kids for putting this all together. She did a lot of work. Karina, where you at? There she is. Thanks, Karina. But let me tell you, she's the bossy one in the family. And I think there's going to be a guy with a hook taking me off if I take longer than 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep it short. Now, I want everyone to thank everybody here for coming over here. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family. And I think Patty's drinking a veggie drink right now and having a good time just looking at us. I never thought I'd be giving a eulogy on my sister. I always thought she'd be giving my eulogy and spreading misinformation about what a great guy was. But that's not the case. First, I have 2 rules. 1, no crying. She wouldn't want that. Number 2 is, I don't want anyone feeling sorry for herself. She wouldn't want that. This is a celebration about her life. I'm not really a religious person. I am spiritual. And I think there's a reason why people are in our lives. They're there to teach us something. Saying that, I think the big guy said, you know, Danny's at the Torrez family, and he's going to have some issues. It's no big secret. I was always in trouble when I was younger. So we sent Patty, and for 56 years, I had the best gift, the best sister anybody ever had. Patty was born March 18th, 1959 in Ajo, which is a copper mining town. The baby of our family, there was 5 of us, 1 sister, 3 brothers. Duke, over here. Karina, of course you know her. Yours truly, the host. And Andy, he passed away when we were kids. She always complained that we never really took pictures of her. And the only picture we really have her when she was a kid was that, remember that little red suit? If you ever saw that, it's really a laugh. She attended schools, Catholic school when she was younger, and public schools when she got older. She got married at 16 and had 3 kids, Brian and Mike Crystal. Those were the joy of her life. She really loved you guys. She moved from Ajo to Chandler in 1983 to seek employment. Worked retail mostly, drugstores, Home Depot, and thanks for coming over here. It means a lot to me. And she was always working, cleaning houses. She had her grandkids, Brian's kids, twin boys, 17 and 12. Mike's kids, 3 and 1. I know where they're at, somewhere around here.
Grandma's house.
Crystal's kids, Alice, 18, boys, 1 and 6. And actually, we did a lot of things together, me and her. We went to comedy stores, Tucson, all over Arizona, Los Angeles, Palm Springs. But the part I treasure most about Patty is really just spending time with her. How I would talk to her, and anyone that knew her knew this. She was so easy to talk to. She'd be there for you. She was always your friend. I miss that the most. But even saying that, Patty did have issues. And there was faults, just like anybody else. One thing, she could never tell a joke. She always got the punchline wrong. You right about that? When telling a story, she'd always never get to the point. There's always the other things like, hey, you know, the guy was wearing the green hat, the white car. Patty, come on, what's the point? Let's get to the point. She was always late. She had no sense of direction. Is that true? And I remember one time when we were coming back from Vegas, I fell asleep, and I dread falling asleep when Patty's in the car. Because we were coming back from Vegas, I noticed it was snow as we were driving. And what happened was instead of turning out to Wickenburg, we were going to Flagstaff. And never let her forget that. And for some reason, she always had the radio full blast. But even saying all these things, there's not a minute, a day, you don't think about her. And it's not sadness but joy that she was in my life. She was a great sister. And I loved her like no other. But thanks for coming here.
Thanks, Danny. Family would love to hear your thoughts on Patty, maybe a special moment you had with her. We just want to open it up for just general sharing. So stand up where you're at and share a memory, share a thought, share something, maybe some words of encouragement. And question is, who's going to be first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Hi, I'm Duke. I'm Patty's brother. And there's a couple of things that Danny missed. One of the things, if you guys know, if you ever try to call her, you'd always get her voicemail. Right. And she would never call you back. How many times? 2 weeks later? 2 weeks later, she'd give you a call. And she'd be shocked why you didn't call her again. The other thing with Patty is, if you looked at the slideshow, she was always smiling and laughing. The thing with her is, whenever we took pictures, she would always make a face. You guys all know, as soon as the camera would get on her, she'd make that, that kind of face, and you could see it on the slideshow. But she was great sister. I loved her. We had these long conversations. We'd be on the phone for hours, because I live in California, so I didn't have the luxury of being able, going over it there all the time. So with her, and plus the thing, we probably look similar than my other brother and sister. We don't know where they came from, but we did look alike. So I just wanted to share that. And like I said, I love my sister. I know a lot of you guys loved her too. Thanks.